Normally I'd be used to doing an intro and then playing the main channel intro and then showing the main video. But right now, there's something different going on and we have to talk about it right now. And that is this area you see right over here, which is Gallow. This used to be a very prominent land when it first opened in the mid to late 2000s. Of course, taking over the former roller coaster Python and the old Arrow corkscrew that was over there. And of course, this area that was meant for kids that sadly is, well, I think no more. Now we need to do a very brief history lesson about this whole area. As mentioned from before, Python used to be in the area where the orangutans are, as you can see right over here. And then this whole area that you can see, like the tigers, tiger treasures, and then of course this whole area here was originally Python and a bunch of nothing. Now, just nothing but abandonment, and the only thing you could really do is check out the orangutans and the tigers. That's pretty much about it. Of course, 3 attractions did take place over here in Gallow. The Wild Surge, which was behind this waterfall right over here. This jungle gym-like type of style of playland that has basically been left abandoned ever since 2020. And then an animal exhibit was behind it, which was some Bibbins. And then, of course, you have Jungle Flyers, which was the first to close down. That's where this kind of station is right over here that you can see. That would actually go right over here. And then the other side would be like kind of right over here to go there. Of course, when 2020 happened, this whole area shut down and never really reopened. Well, except for this for about a short period of time. This would be like one of the very few kids rides outside of the Sesame Street land that could actually operate. But you can see the track is there, but that's really it. That's all you can really see through this hole in the wall right here. Which brings us currently to today. I know many people are brand new, have never really seen this channel before, and don't really know what's going on, but this is where I ask you, the viewers, what exactly is going on? What entirely is happening with this piece of real estate that's all around here? Well, I gotta give credit where it's due. Originally, Brian from Zoodaloopers made a video talking about a Giga roller coaster, and I myself have been hearing this rumor for a while too. He thought originally it was going to be where Sand Serpent was once operated, but that seemed too far-fetched because a Giga coaster really needs a lot of land to have a coaster go through in this plot of area here. And you can see this whole area here, really, there's just not much any need for anymore. And where this area would stretch out to would be all the way, as you can see, going to where these rocks are formed here. Now, will the rocks stay? Honestly, I hope so, but I don't know. I don't really see that happening at all. Maybe, maybe not. I could totally be wrong, but I know this here definitely will not. This here absolutely will not as well. So for those who don't know what a Giga roller coaster is, a Giga roller coaster is a roller coaster that goes 300 feet to 399 feet. And then if it goes above that, that would be a strata. Below that would be a hyper. Now, Busch Gardens technically does have 2 hyper roller coasters. There's Sheikah, the B&M Dive, and Iron Gwazi, the latest big boy roller coaster, which is the RMC Hyper Hybrid. That recently opened up in 2022, should have been 2020, but opened in 2022. Now, if they build a Giga coaster, this is the only park I can see that has the land and the real estate to make this happen. And this whole area that you can see over here, well, I can definitely see it happen. There is a very big possibility. But I know what many are asking, Dylan, isn't there a Florida law that basically can't allow them to build a certain area? And technically, yes, you are correct. Now, originally, years ago, anything over 200 feet with a red blinking dot would be in effect. However, Florida's been starting to slowly realize the idea of building roller coasters over 200 feet. Hence where also Mako was being built. Mako was a struggle because I'm telling you, they needed to pass a lot of laws, or a lot of permits, I should say, to get things passed in the state in order to make that happen. Once it finally came out to be and finally opened, it was a blessing. Florida's first ever B&M Hyper, what a true blessing in disguise this was. This opened the door for Iron Gwazi, ironically enough, because both Busch Gardens Tampa and SeaWorld Orlando are part of the same company. But also you have to remember another thing too. Within this whole park is Falcon's Fury, which is an Inman drop tower. And this Inman drop tower is over 300 feet. More specifically, 330 something feet, if I remember correctly. I think it's like 338. But according to the new permits, Kumba's going on by in the background there, that is actually the top of the area that basically they can build up to. According to new FAA permits, that were installed within the state of Florida. That is the highest they can build. Also, Tampa Airport isn't too far from here. So really, they got a lot of work if they really can do a Giga roller coaster. Fun fact, I don't know how well you could really see it, but you can see the car of Wild Surge technically still there, but definitely in a state of disrepair. They're gonna eventually tear this down, and cannot wait to see that. It's behind the wall over here. Which leads to the question, with those green work walls that you've seen in the main area of Gallow, when will this whole land be demolition to make way for this new roller coaster? It could be very soon than expected. Maybe within the next month, 2 months, we'll see. I know Busch Gardens really does need another kids area for the kids, because to be fair, it's a big gap between Sesame Street Land and of course the area where Pantopia is, where the new Phoenix Rising is going to be. That's going to be opening later on this year, but I don't know what really to expect. Now, one thing for certain, if this Giga coaster does get built, Busch Gardens will have one of the craziest coaster lineups you will ever find, which leads to another question. Who's the manufacturer that's going to build? Of course, many are thinking B&M, because B&M has built 3 Giga roller coasters. You have Leviathan, the first one that ever opened, which is at Canada's Wonderland. They have Theory 325, which I have ridden, that is over at Carowinds, and Orion, which I've also ridden, which is at Kings Island in Ohio. But we'll see though. Inman could probably be on the list as well. Besides, Inman may have a chance in the bidding war, who knows? Last one they built was in 2010. And could Mach build one? I doubt it. But B&M seems very logistical, because they have a great relationship with the chain here, and they've been building a lot of Busch Gardens roller coasters. Besides, SeaWorld's also getting a rumored roller coaster as well for 2025, so stay tuned for that one once we go out there. All right, but let's just wrap this up right now. Keep an eye on this whole area of land that you were seeing here. Besides, a lot of big changes are coming on by very, very soon. And this plot of land that you see here is definitely gonna be no more. All this overgrown area, a thing of the past. You're gonna see nothing but just this whole area here gone. I just hope they keep the waterfall, because the waterfall is really nice. But what you see here, it's only a matter of time. It may be hot and humid, but you know what? That's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it all this way here, be sure to check us out here on WeTheCoasters by hitting that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell, get notification for any future uploads. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button. Of course, my name is Dillon from WeTheCoasters. I appreciate you guys checking out the content that's going around here. Stay tuned for more updates all around here in this area, as well in Busch Gardens Tampa. Until then, I'll see you guys later till the next video. Rock and roll. This is Dillon. Peace. Now play that intro.